Итак, господа, всем привет. Всем привет. Возвращаемся в стриминг после небольшого несколькодневного перерыва. Стримить вообще не хотелось, да и нечего было. Сейчас вышел буквально первый проект. Это Banishers, который... Собственно говоря, мы его сейчас будем стримить. Проект от студии создателя Вампур. Была такая игрушка несколько лет назад, Вампур, и Remember Me, по-моему, называлась такая игрушка. Еще более поздняя, там уже, наверное, лет 8 ей или 9 с момента ее выхода. Старая уже такая. То есть это французская какая-то студия, там третьего эшелона, я бы так назвал. Скорее третьего эшелона, даже не второго. Который делает там поделия какие-то такие дешевые за 3 копейки. Собственно говоря, Remember Me и Вампур и представляют из себя эти дешевые поделки. Он третий, собственно, проект, который я буду проходить сейчас от этой студии. Предыдущие 2 я прошел. Оба вне стримерской карьеры, так сказать, обычного гейминга. Ничего от этой игры не ожидаю. Просто так получилось, что декабрь, январь и половина февраля без проектов абсолютно. Там еще в ноябре, половина ноября тоже ничего не было. Первый более-менее интересный проект в этом году. Что тут у нас? Сюжет. Нет, низкая. Нет, средний. Для тех, кто привлекает сбалансированность в сюжете, достаточно так хорошо. Тем, кто ищет испытаний своих боевых навыков. Для тех, кто ищет суровых испытаний своих боевых навыков. Нет, мы будем на среднем, потому что, потому что на среднем, ребята. Потому что на среднем. Все. Опять это же ожидается повесточка в игре, мне кажется, потому что там какая-то женщина черная, сильная, независимая, и какой-то слабенький мужичонка рядом с ней, там какой-то, возможно, белый, скорее всего, белый. Сейчас посмотрим получше. Don't not, видите.
Of clouds, great long fluffy bastards, low over the sea.
Так.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
Ее не существует,
And a
походу.
good day to you too.
Ее, походу, не существует.
New England.
Или она пока еще живая, а потом ее убьют. Сейчас посмотрим.
Welcome to America.
Welcome to
Something's
America.
bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte.
Ага. Это у нас она какая-то там вудуистка, получается, вудуистка.
Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Ох, ёшкин ты кот.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red. the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all, to haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Что это за игра? Кинцо, не знаю. Я за этой игрой не следил. Потому что игра от студии...
This is June. I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it. I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
Это студия французская. И ни одной игры за все свое существование хорошей она не сделала. Вот, поэтому я за этой игрой не следил. Я как услышал, кто это делает, эту игру, я такой типа, о, ладно, на выходе посмотрим. Вообще не следил, не знаю, что это такое. Что она из себя представляет. Я только знаю, что тут про призраков и главные герои белый мужик и черная баба, и все. Вот и все, что я, в принципе, знаю. Ну, графика, в принципе, вот текстурки персонажей ничего такие. Не самое хуевое, что я видел. Вот, ну-ка, давайте так посмотрим. Ага, что-то не показывает мониторинг. Не показывает. Нагрузку показывает. О, так она мало очень такая, типа, слабенькая для этих. О, передвижение вообще балдежное. Да, передвижение, конечно, у нас такое.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
Ну, графика, в принципе, ну так, нормальная. Не всратая, ничего. Ну и хорошего я не вижу прям такого. Ничего, ну типа такая обычная. Для 2024 года я бы сказал, что даже... Ну по факту, да, по факту. Коридорная, да, игрушка, мы видим, что коридорная. Вот, небо. Ну небо, да, небо всратое, пиздец, дешево. Очень небо дешевое, короче. Да, вот. Ну, это явно не 2024 год, не февраль месяц 2024 года. Объективно устаревшая, конечно же, игра. Визуально. Довольно сильно устаревшая. Я всегда, особенно...
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Вот, я, безусловно, в самом начале игры всегда очень активно именно рассматриваю визуальный аспект на своих стримах, да вообще, в принципе, даже без стрима, даже если первое, что я оцениваю, там несколько там минут, там 5, 10, 15 минут, я всегда на графику обращаю внимание, это очень важно. Вот. Ну, глаз не режет, конечно, но видно, что технологическими свершениями нас разработчики здесь не побалуют, так сказать. Вот. Наш с вами взор и глаз не будет обласкан великими технологическими свершениями современной игровой индустрии. Давайте посмотрим на Луну. Блять, Луна просто пиздец. Вы вот можете сказать, что я там с ума сошел, но, извините, в Готике второй «Ночь Ворона», которая вышла в 2003 году, там Луна лучше сделана. Игре 21 год уже, но там Луна красивее, чем здесь. Это пиздец. Это пиздец. Вот. Ну да. Ну, от этой студии другого я не ожидал. Вот. Интересно, как тут будет выглядеть.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Как будет выглядеть боевая система здесь. Упырь лесной. Упырь. Ну хотя бы, слушайте, хотя бы не тормозит. Вот, хотя бы не тормозит, реально. То есть обычно что-то, даже с такой графикой сейчас игры выходят. Вот пару дней назад, пару дней назад вышла игрушка, называется Инквизитор. Если кто-то слышал, кто следит за календарем выхода игр. То есть там графика 20... Начало игры такое обычно активное, на события, на диалоги, поэтому особо комментировать тут не дают. Вот. Не дают, потому что, ну, постоянно диалоги, постоянно какая-то движуха. Я постоянно вынужден прерывать свои пассажи, свою, значит, речь. А с чем она? Она с мечом, да? Она с мечом, смотрите, прикольно, ладно. Вот. Вышла игрушка, вот, буквально там 2 или 3 дня назад, называется «Инквизитор», можете погуглить. Какая-то там польская поделка по польской книжке, типа, вот, что-то типа Ведьмака. Так там графика 25-летней давности, там реально графика 2001 года, блядь. Но при этом на форум зашел, почитал, у людей офигенные компы, покруче моего. Все жалуются, что тормозит просто адски. Адски тормозит просто. А игрушка там реально 25... Ну, это графика 2000 там какого-нибудь там, не знаю, там 1-го года, 2000 года. Ну, тормозит на современных мощных компьютерах. Так. Вот. Инквизитор называется. Здесь хотя бы с оптимизацией не обосрались. По крайней мере, по первым минутам игры. А что мне дальше делать-то? О, нифига. Вы видели этот прыжок? Не, ну вы видели? Смотрите, какой телепорт. Вот это прыжок. Вот это прыжок. Качество, да, великое. Вот это прыжок. О, первый уровень. Ну что ж, сразимся, сучка. Ну, естественно. Оба. Ух ты. Все, да? Обучение, обучение.
Maybe, but are they keeping people outside town, or are they keeping them in?
Записка какая-то. «1694 год, ничего себе. Нормально. Ускорение есть? Есть ускорение. Ну, знаете, вот тут даже вот передвижение, да, вот как себя персонаж ведет, и как ты чувствуешь перемещение по миру, вот, можно сказать, прям такое, типа. Ух ты, можно подкат делать, смотрите, прикол, прикол. Так, а это что? Кожа. Плюс 4.
wanderers.
Блин, она прыгает.
Behind you!
Силен, силен. Сейчас женщина погибнет, наша бравая, сильно независимая негритяночка.
As easy as falling off a box. Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Это, если что, видимо, покорение Америки, потому что 1694 год, это как раз-таки вот первые поселения в Северной Америке. Вот. Колонизация, по сути, Северной Америки. Окей. Нам сюда или нам туда? Ну, судя... Да, сюда, сюда. Так, я один не вырубай. Зачем она полотенце на спину повесила? Ну, это плащ. Давай. Сущика, на. Так, атаки заполняют шкалу изгнания. Когда шкала... Нажмите Е, чтобы изгнать цель. Окей.
Time to leave for good.
Ой-ой-ой, тихо, тихо, тихо. А, Е, окей. Вы видели? Жесть. Еще. Ну... Так, ладно.
These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here?
Ух ты! Альфа-скиталец, 4-й левел. Нифига. Усиленно... Ага. Ого!
Call this a fight.
Призрачная пыль. Для чего это надо, интересно?
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do?
Ну, сеттинг неплохой.
When we
Заселение.
get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
Ага.
They count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always. Who the hell burns their own crops?
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home.
Сеттинг хороший. Заселение Америки. Прикольно, прикольно. Там салемские ведьмы, там все такое прочее. Мне нравится. Сарочка.
People are leaving. The town is emptying. Stay on your guard.
Это Сарочка писала. Так. Бостон, Форт и Джерико. Джерико? The Heroes Hamlet. Иерихон. Кто читал Библию, кто читал там, я не знаю.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably eat the horses.
Это ж Иерихон, вы же знаете, да? Библейские отсылочки. Не, ну тут ничего, такая графика, в принципе. В принципе, пойдет.
A welcoming committee.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles. It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Так.
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Найти таверну, да? Окей. А вон какой-то челик. Тут даже люди есть. Иногда. Так. Логично. Люди недоверчивые сваливают, да? Здесь еды нет. Так, можно, пожалуйста, отойти? Блять, ну ты чё гонишь, чел? Пиздец, ребят. Вы представляете, в игре нет скрипта, который бы отгонял персонажа, ну типа NPC от твоего персонажа. То есть, видите, он меня как бы в угол зажал, я не могу ни вправо, ни влево, ни пройти, ничего. Прикиньте. Даже скрипта нету, чтобы он отходил. Охуеть, вот это да. Что-то такой неприветливый. Братулец. Да, вот это, конечно, подразочаровало. NPC тупорылые. Салимом, видите? Салим. Как я и говорил, Салим. Так. А Салим по соседству. С этим городком.
No fire starts on its own. Not in this cold.
Something must have given it a helping hand.
Оу май. Два месяца уже корабли не заходили в гавань. Хреновенько. Денежка, хорошо. Покупать еще что-то можно, да? Наверное. Так, а это что? Кожа. Страшно. Ёпсель-мопсель. Так, что тут в пожитках? Трутовик, восьмерик, кожа. Нормально. Так, у них море замерзло или что там у них? Да у них сразу все, у них и море замерзло. Не надо, не надо спрашивать, не надо, я разберусь. Я просто исследую мир, успокойся. У них тут как бы все вместе. Вот. И море замерзло, и склад сгорел, и какие-то призраки. Все вместе. Сейчас будем разбираться. Ну, хоть фризов нету. Меня вот это вот больше всего волнует на самом деле. Чтобы плавная картинка была. Это крайне важно, потому что если какие-то подтормаживания, задержка рендеринга огромная, там время кадра, низкий FPS, все, это пиздец. Это огромные проблемы для меня. Вот. Это хотя бы играется, ну, именно вот с технической точки зрения нормально играется. Так, тут закрыто. Я так полагаю, мы его тут повернули, да, вниз. Во-во-во. Так, теперь сюда. Ну, что бабка там скажет?
You'll be the Banishers then. Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Ante Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Так.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Could you point us to the tavern? We're expected.
The King's Arms. I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking. It's the large building next to the gallows.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Так, выяснили, да? А это что? А, свеча. Всего лишь свеча.
There's the inn.
Ну, разумеется, в центре поселения. А как ты хотела? Это изи. На самом деле. Так, Doomsday has come. Типа, судный день.
Great.
Sets the tone.
А интересно, можно вот так вот перепрыгнуть? Ну-ка. Нет, только в определенных местах, где это задумано разработчиками. Ну-ка. Закрыт. А кто помешает, если я захочу туда пройти? Кто помешает? Ну-ка.
Good day, sir.
You'll be Haskell's Banishers, I take it.
Antea Duarte. This is Red McWraith.
Hugh Bachelor. The governor had me prepare the schoolhouse for your comfort. It has fallen out of use. Will that be all?
Блин, как всегда, 2024 год. Французы из студии Don't Not не могут нормальную лицевую анимацию сделать, блять, как всегда, красавчики.
Where are the children?
Several died of fever. We could see disaster coming. We thought we'd have to bury them all. We sent the children to safety. We sent them away.
Заметили,
That
как...
can't have been easy. It can't be easy now.
No. No, it is not.
Заметили, как слова, ну, в смысле, голос не совпадает с движением губ. То есть липтинка просто нету. И он, ну, и просто отсутствует липсинг. И лицевые анимации видели какие? 2024 год, блядь.
We're expected at the tavern. Where might we find it?
The King's Arm. You can't miss it, for the lamps are lit. The school is now a bunkhouse, and the meeting house cold and dark. But the tavern shines yet.
Well then, let us be thankful for small mercies. Farewell, Mr. Bachelor, and you may wish us luck.
Good luck, then, to the both of you.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Бля, пиздец, просто зажимают со всех сторон. Пройти не могу.
A curfew? But why?
The first resort of every self-respecting oppressor.
Да ё-моё, видите, что происходит? Тебя просто отталкивают. В нормальных играх отталкивается NPC. Не моделька игрока, не герой игрока, а NPC отталкивается в сторону. А здесь наоборот. Отталкивают тебя. Пиздец просто. Смотрите, смотрите. Ой, блядь. Вот это пиздец. Да. Даже базовые функции нормально не сделаны. Да, отвратительно.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally. Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
Смотрите, сейчас
I'm
будет.
the help. She's the boss.
О, видали?
You're not Charles.
О, видали? Повесточка.
My name is Antea Duarte.
Вот так-то.
This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you.
Вот так-то.
Sirs,
Белый мужик подчиняется
Now,
негритянке.
where's Charles?
И это тогда, в те времена.
Mr. Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day.
Отвратительно.
Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thick-Skinned Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
О, еще одна сильная.
What's
Смотрите.
left of us?
О, вот это да, челюга
Why is
какая.
Charles not here?
Мьюинг делает, ребят. Кто-то знает, что такое мьюинг?
Sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
Вот это челюга.
He's dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort,
челюга.
losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now.
Сильна,
You lot do
сильна.
what you want. I intend
Вот
living.
так вот. Хуемрази белые.
The
так
esteemed
вот.
select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely, with their expertise, we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Their house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his banishers lift the curse.
Perhaps we may come to you for advice.
Please do, madam, for I would be only too glad to give it.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now, and I can tell you that it worsens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer.
О, вот это объяснение.
As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out.
Офигенное
Our
объяснение.
late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
Так, ну будем честны. Дамы во времена до 1950-х походили на мужиков больше самих мужиков. Ну...
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
А что ж такого потом произошло, что они стали вот выглядеть прям пиздато? Ну, по твоей логике, да? То есть вот они выглядели вот так плохо, типа как мужики, да? А потом что-то произошло, и они стали выглядеть как женщины. Что же произошло, по твоему мнению? Вот это мне прям очень интересно. Что же произошло? Как так они там за 50 лет превратились в сексуальных женственных няшечек? Это что ж такое произошло-то, а? Как же так? Кекс-революция. И как это связано? Как это связано? На собрании ратуши так. Понятно. Это Пелик, владелец гостиницы. Понял, понял. Да, все закрыто.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are idiots if they believe prayer will save them.
Antea. Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden.
А брови-то выщипаны?
Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse? It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Мгм.
Purcell, could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Это еще кто?
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him. Where are you staying, my dears?
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse? Wouldn't you rather stay here? You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but a long day ahead of us. I don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Нифига тут личное.
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner turned lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther. Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable. Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right. Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Сон
These
больше.
notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Сон несет отдыха. Знакомо.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read, like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Are you
Погнали.
leaving already?
We need to investigate the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You'll be all right.
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Так, на какую клавишу? А, это фоторежим. Ёпсель-мопсель. Ух ты! Первый раз вижу, чтобы на эту кнопку карту вешали. Жесть. Ну, это супер странно. Не, ну вы понимаете? Какое же это кладбище? Или там проход откроется? А, да-да-да-да-да-да, видите, здесь раньше закрыто было предметами, а теперь они магическим образом куда-то рассосались. Кто-то их убрал. Ну, такое. Cemetery. Поэтому я сначала растерялся. Я ж помню, что здесь прохода не было. Оба.
So close to town.
О, навевает мне готику. Готику вторую. Там тоже несколько было блуждающих огоньков вот этих вот. Причем выглядели прям точно так же, кстати. Оп.
Where are you leading me?
Ну, понятно.
More of you?
Ну и боевочка, конечно.
Too slow.
Так, ладно, понял.
No one is safe here.
Ух ты. Ну, боевка простенькая, конечно. Ничего не скажешь.
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
Без каких-то наворотов, скажем так. Без откровений и наворотов. Правая, левая кнопка. На пробел отпрыжка. О, это как он называется? Да. Все правильно, трутовик, да. Трутовик. Верно. Это что, золото? Перит. Ага. Так.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
Просто походить рядом. Так. Больше не светится. Это он? Да, Давинпорт.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you. Many dead in more recent years. A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
Так. Ух ты. Ты кто? Что это было? Просто огонек? Так, и что это такое? Ой-ой-ой-ой. Прислушивание.
What I picked up earlier should suffice. In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No, but neither do you.
Damn it. That thing he faced. What was it? The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then. Everyone buried here died in 1677. A previous epidemic? Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time. Your pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you. Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here. You know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Antea, here, at last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend, I made a mistake, and it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre, and just as relentless.
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead and dead. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded. And too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest. To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like?
I don't know. When it manifested, it appeared as Esther. My dear Esther. I did not see its true face, but I heard a woman. Not Esther, someone else. She was laughing. I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost, and I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord, please don't ask me to do that.
Esther, my good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord, Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave, please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Ну и страшная же у него жена.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. Antea, she gave him the care he
Ох,
needed.
какая же она страшная, пиздец. Ужас. Ну, погнали.
My Charles, where do you think he is now?
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands, his calm presence in our house. If I close my eyes, I can picture him. He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
А, как удобно. Как удобно. Из черного входа можно попасть на кладбище. Прикольно, прикольно, да, в кавычках.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
But
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
were you really about to banish Charles?
Charles would have done the same for your ghost or mine.
I hope he'd have at least hesitated. Charles was a good man, full of love.
Banishing his ghost wouldn't have been easy, but it would have been right. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
The dead have no business with the living.
Letting go is hard, even for the dead. Time's bind fast.
And we are paid to cut the knot.
Would you banish me, if it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't.
Oh.
You're a scruffy-headed lout, Red McWraith, and I will never let you go. Over my dead body, mister.
Thought I was meant to be the soft-hearted one.
You are.
I think Charles was right. This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare.
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for Banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther. And Tia, she took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
И, короче, она, это самое, походу, погибнет сейчас в этом замесе.
Where are you? You're hardly in the meeting house, are you?
Она решила его, типа, им не рисковать, так сказать, из-за любви великой.
Who's there? Antea? Why would you go up there alone? Open. Antea! Don't suppose you spectres have seen Antea, have you? Boss and all, but you could have included me.
Нифига себе, он бегает, разбивает ящики ногами. Красавчик, мужчина. Ох.
Three blind mice, round Run, red, run. See how they run. Run, red, run. See how they run, red. Run, red, run. Run. See how they run. We blind mice. See how they run. See how they...
Dear?
Blind. All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Dear, you hurt? Where are you?
Как он ее не заметил сразу?
I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Ух, какая.
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? How's Paul's? Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Ну ладно, это неплохо было. О, окей. Понеслась, кошмар.
You will suffer like I do.
There's no need to fight.
Вот эта тварь. Ёпрст. Чё за хрень? А, о, это типа... Понял. Понял. Ага.
Your luck won't last.
Чё? А, во, изгнать. Так. Твою мать. А! Заставка. Ну, победить не получится, да. Победить не получится. Это понятно.
Where's Antea? If you've laid a finger on her...
You what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Нифига себе, она просто шотает. Ваншот, ванкил. Отъехала.
Will you come to her aid now, when all is lost? If you do, I'll be waiting.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down. Outside time, drowning in the gloom, he spoke her name. Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go!
Ah, you're awake.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
Weeks? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever, but do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive and you haven't given up.
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Ceridian. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while, yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
This nightmare, how it spoke, how it tore right through her. I've never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that. He's trying to warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
You're not alone. Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
This isn't what I wanted. Not like this. Not without her.
No one gets what they want. You get what comes. And if you survive, you get changed by it. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Why'd you pull me from the water? What's your business with me?
I have no business with you, but my mistress does. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you. But so did your grief. And it demands to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith. But they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
The hell?
Плюс 5 опыта. Первый уровень. Ну что ж, господа, давайте на этом мы завершим. Пролог пройден. Вот. Пойду я отдыхать. И всем спасибо за просмотр. Увидимся завтра в продолжении этой игры. До скорых встреч.